Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to the Forbidden Fruit, where I'm here with another general reading for you. This is definitely the first reading of the day, so this is exciting. The deck that I prefer to use for my healing oracle readings is this right here. We have the Crystal Angels Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. I love this deck. I absolutely love this deck. It just makes me so happy. It really provides so much healing and truth and guides towards healing and what really needs to be worked on. It's one thing if you just take the reading, and it's another thing if you start to apply some of these messages that these readings bring up. You know, there is guidance in these readings, and I'll talk a little more about it as it comes through. Welcome back. If you watch my videos, and welcome if this is your first video that you are seeing. My thoughts on the general reading, it's just a general overall energy. General, so it can apply to anybody. In the sense of, you know, say a card may come up, it may shed light to an area that may need a little more concentration on, you know, and kind of go that way. And if not, you know, just enjoy. Just enjoy. Here we go. I'm going to get into it with my guides. It has been such an experience hanging out with the guides. And come to find out, I've always been hanging out with them. But now that I understand what's going on, I'm like, oh, okay, I see you. I see you. And I absolutely love chatting with them, talking with them. You know, I'm a chatty Cathy myself, and they're pretty funny. They're comical. It's amazing. All of that great jazz, right? So I get so excited about it. At the same time, we have to work on balancing and setting a certain time aside so you can still focus on things in your everyday life when it comes to the guys hanging out. So I myself am learning my scheduling and really finding a good routine that works for me where everything can be accomplished. And once that happens within, then it is without. And it's not without like lack of, without as in it's with outside of you as well. Oh, I'm so excited. I've had so many different topics of conversation come up. I'm trying to figure out the perfect finger for my ring. It likes to be on this finger. Let's see. At least for this reading, it'll do. I love all of my jewelries, my hand jewelries. I need to get more. I want to make some jewelries. Okay, when I split these decks, I also check out the messages in between that we need to, that I see as guidance as well. We have healthy communication in relationships, heart-to-heart discussions, and clear, assertive communication help you understand and be understood. And on the right side of the deck, we have increased support, which is your positive focus and willingness to receive have opened the doorway to an abundance of help and opportunities. I agree. I can agree with that 100%. Especially some of these, many of these messages, they do resonate with me And I like it. They're very helpful, these cards. Such a great tool to use. I haven't dived in to the tarot because I truly feel there's more I need to work on with my oracles. I mean, if it was any other way, I'd redirect it, but I got my oracles first, and I know oracles are speaking to me right now. Okay, so let's get started. Clearing negativity from within and around you. I can feel that. I can feel that. Especially right now, I can feel that. There's a lot of cards that are popping up. They're probably going to come out. I know they will. That's how they kind of work. So I'm kind of interested to see what those cards are that are going to pop up. Right now we have clearing negativity from within and around you. When it comes to clearing negativity, you have to realize that you're being negative. And things that we are mirroring, that we see outside of us that get on our nerves, are kind of indications of things that we may need to work on inwardly. And we have life lessons. You can break free from recurring negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and blessing they contain. Okay. We have be gentle with yourself. You've been through a lot and need time to heal and recover. And that's following life lessons. So you're in a phase of life lessons. Life lessons are happening. Oh, we also have multifaceted. Okay, there are many layers and dimensions to the situation or person you are asking about. So if someone's asking about someone, there's a lot going on there, but that's with anything really. Clearing negativity through life lessons. Be gentle with yourself. Know that there's many layers and dimensions to the situation. Truth. That's like pulling general energies. Like, what do you want? What shall I ask for general energies? I'm like, and it's like, there's a lot going on there. There sure is. There sure is. Readings are very interesting. Okay, let's see. Yeah, honey. And the last card that we have, which is on the bottom of the deck, here, is busy times and multitasking. And this card is an example of what I'm talking about, like a general idea, a general spread, a general pull of cards. This card here is busy times and multitasking. Take charge of your schedule during this busy time and honestly assess your underlying reasons for being busy. Whatever you choose to busy yourself with. Really look back and think about it. I was chatting with a colleague, and what comes up most times than not is time. How do you spend your time? What are you going to do with your time? What's your time worth? Different things of that sort. And yesterday, upon thinking, we have 24 hours in a day. I truly believe we have all the time that we need in one day to get everything done. It's just depending on what you're doing, what you're spending your time on, and different things like that. If we were meant to have more than 24 hours in a day, then we'd have more than 24 hours in a day. And it's broken up, 12 hour, 12 hour, 8 hour, 4 hour, 2 hour, 5 hour, 6 hour, however you choose to divide up your time. You have 24 hours to get the things done that you need to get done. And we know that there are 60 minutes in an hour. And you multiply 60 times 24 hours. And you have 1,440 minutes in a day. Okay? So 1,440 is the time that you are allowed in 24 hours. Is what do you choose to spend that time on, and what are you going to do with it? Since it's your life and you have your life to live, what are you going to do with your 1,440 minutes in that one day? And say that that's the last day that you have on Earth, as like, say you're now moving on. Like, what would you do in a day? If it was your last day on Earth, what would you do with those 1,440 minutes? And so this is interesting to think about, and restructuring the time that I have and the time that I have taken for different things, and where I want to go from now, from here forward. How do I want to spend my time from this point on, and realigning things so that can happen. And that's kind of where that's going. Clearing negativity, release negativity from within and around you. Like I said when this card was pulled, is you have to realize and recognize negativity around you for you to change and release that negativity. But if you're around something long enough, it becomes a part of you, right? So if there's like a weird smell in a house and you don't notice that smell, but someone comes in and notices that smell, you're in it too much, you know? So this is a good card to like kind of do a mental check and be like, hey, is there negativity around me? What things are negative that are around me? Am I consuming myself with it? Do I need to pull back? Like, what areas within do I need to do work on clearing that negativity? And actually take action and do so. And I am doing this every day as well. The negativity can come from the things that we say and the things that we think about ourselves even. Like, oh, I suck. Wait, no you don't. No you don't. You don't suck. You don't. You do not suck. So don't put that thought in your head because it's a negative one, you know? We're here to build yourself up instead of tearing yourself down. The next card in the spread is Life Lessons. You can break free from recurring negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and blessing that they contain. This is a lot of inward. This is such a healing deck in my eyes because it brings light to things. And when I see this card, I may not think that I have any life lessons that I need to learn from, but there are past, there are situations that have happened in the past, or you can step back and look around you and say, hey, and this is where I go inward and up and ask, like, in what areas in my life are there lessons that I need to learn? Like, what areas? And then step back. You have to be very perceptive and observant because something may come at you and you're like, what is this? I didn't ask for this. But it can actually be a part of the life lesson that you ask for guidance on to know more about. So being very perceptive and aware and having that awareness so you can learn what you need to and grow from there and see the blessing in it as well. Okay. And then we have be gentle with yourself. You've been through a lot and need time to heal and recover. What's going on? Especially with like inward working and different things like that and following life lessons. You still got to heal from certain things. And so take it easy. And there are many layers and dimensions to the situation or person that you are asking about. So there's a lot going on. Means deeper than the surface. Deeper than the surface. And during these busy times, check your schedule. Be on top of it. Let go of things that are not serving you. Be like Amber and give it to God. Breathe in, breathe out. And on that exhale, let it go. You gotta let it go and move on. You can't be harboring it. You can't just keep it within. You gotta let it go. And let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Let it rain and clear it out. Let it rain, clear it out. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. If y'all know what song that is that I've been, singing just now, make sure you put it in the description box. And I want to see who knows what song I was just singing. I hope you enjoyed that reading. And until we meet again, sending positive vibrations your way.